Welcome back to EDS, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can manage your positions, your portfolio once you've written some options contracts and collected some premium. So right now it is a Sunday, and what we like to do on a Sunday is a little review of our portfolio. This is just a small portfolio. We're going to go over some updates and see what we can do for the week ahead. So right now we've got three positions active in this portfolio. This is a very small portfolio. We've got two futures positions and one equity position. So our equity position on NVO is an iron condor. It's 47 days out in time, and this is what the position looks like at the moment. We put the position on around here. As you can see, we've got an elevated IV rank, and we're hoping to play the contraction back down to the mean and hopefully further below. Our short strikes are at 120 and 95. Our longs are $5 wider from that, so at 90 and 125. So everything on NVO is looking nice and healthy. There's nothing to do. It is a covered position. It is an iron condor. So generally speaking, there's not really much management that needs to be done. It's a very nice, simple position. You put it on, you take it off. So if we have a look next, we've got the Canadian dollar futures with an expiration date of February 7th. We've got 68 days left on this contract. Let's take a look at that. We haven't actually marked it on the graph, so let's just do that. So we have our short strikes at 0.7 and 0.73. Let's do that really quickly. 0.7 and 0.73. And 0.73. So these are our strikes, our short strikes for the Canadian dollar futures. This also is an iron condor. Futures allows us to be very capital efficient. So the amount of buying power that this requires is hardly anything. It is minuscule, and we have collected a very healthy amount of premium upfront. Obviously, there is a contract multiplier, so you don't want to. So, in terms of the trade price, so we've collected 0.0015 dollars in premium upfront, and if you look at that compared to NVO, you might be thinking that the futures positions we've collected hardly anything. However, the contract multiplier on NVO is 100, and on futures it varies. On currencies, it's typically over 100,000. Off the top of my head, I believe it's 125,000 for that does vary between different currencies as well. So the contract multiplier is much bigger. These are much bigger products. So with Canadian futures, we've collected a very healthy amount of premium upfront, and it's using hardly anything in buying power. Again, same game plan as always. We want to play the contraction back down to the mean, and we are currently right in the middle of our strikes. There's absolutely nothing to worry about there. And for 6B, which is the British pound futures, very similar story. Expiration date on January 3rd. So we've just staggered out. So between the two futures positions, the two currency futures positions, we've staggered the expiration dates just to try and offset risk a little bit between the two. So the British pound futures has still got 33 days left on the contracts. It is an iron condor. Our short strikes at 1.24 and 1.29. Here is what that position looks like on the graph. As you can see, again, very similar story. We are right in the middle of the short strikes. There's absolutely nothing that needs to be done here except simply just wait for the market to do whatever it needs to do. And we're very simply just going to get out of these positions at 50% of max profit. It's that simple. With it being covered positions, the management is super easy. With naked positions, there are a lot more moving parts. But with covered positions, you pretty much manage your risk on entry. So there's not too much to do once the position is open. We're simply just going to close positions at 50% of max profit. and then move on to the next position. And that's it. That's literally it. So with that being said, um, how do you know how much buying power you should be allocating to your individual positions in accordance with your portfolio? This is critical. It doesn't matter what you do. If your position sizing is wrong, it won't end well for you. So we've got a position sizing template that's free for everyone to use. Link is in the description. Click on free position sizing template. The way it works is you enter in the size of your portfolio, and then below that you enter in what the current VIX level is, and then everything will then be automatically calculated for you. There is also an explanation of what's going on, and as long as you stick to this, you'll be absolutely fine over the long term. It will tell you the maximum amount of buying power you should allocate to any single defined risk or undefined risk position, how much of your portfolio you should be allocating to short premium strategies in general. And as long as you follow this, like I say, over the long term, you will be just fine. If you want to learn in more detail and follow along on the positions that we're placing, click on EDS Premium, link in the description. This time, click on EDS Premium. Get yourself signed up. Inside, you'll have access to our portfolios that will allow you to see the positions that we're placing, how we're managing risk, how we're making adjustments, all in real time. There is a full course, so no prior knowledge is required. We will teach you everything that you need to know from start to finish. The combination of these two things allows you to learn the theory and then see the practical applied in real life right in front of your eyes. And if you get stuck at any point, it is a private community, so you can speak with like-minded individuals or with myself directly. There's also a 100% money back guarantee. So once you have studied our full course and followed our trades for at least 6 months, if at that point you haven't been profitable, then we will work with you for free until you are, or you can simply request a full refund. So it's completely risk-free on your part. Right now, it is £1 a month to join. Once you're in, the price is locked in for life, so you are definitely rewarded for getting in early. And with that being said, I will see you guys on the inside.